これもあら車ダメやな俺車ダメやけどダメやなもうはい大丈夫だよあららららら
As of July 4th, 2025, central and southern China are facing some of the worst flooding seen in recent years. The provinces of Henan, Guangxi, Hubei, and Guizhou have all been affected. In Henan, a flash flood swept through a village near the town of Taiping, killing at least 5 people and leaving 3 more missing. The deluge was caused by a river breach after more than 100 millimeters of rain fell in just hours. Meanwhile, in Guangxi, water levels on the Lengshui River soared to their highest point in 20 years. The sheer pressure of the floodwaters caused the ground to collapse under a building, and in a viral video, a 5-story concrete structure plunged into the river like a domino. Although no one was inside the unfinished building, the dramatic footage has become a symbol of how unstable conditions have become. Chinese meteorologists say this is part of the plum rain season, a period of prolonged monsoon rains common in June and July. But this year's rains have been relentless. In some regions, they broke hourly and daily rainfall records not seen since the early 2000s. In Guizhou, entire neighborhoods were left underwater. Flooding has reached waist height in many towns. Streets turned into rivers. Videos on social media show residents trapped on rooftops, others rescued in rafts, and cars completely submerged. In just 3 days, local governments ordered over 80,000 evacuations across various counties, and the rain hasn't stopped. At least 9 people have been confirmed dead, including 2 workers buried in a landslide in Gansu province. Schools have been closed, transportation routes blocked, and emergency shelters are filling up in flood-hit districts. One rescue worker in Henan said, "We've never seen the water rise this fast. It came down the mountains and engulfed the whole town in under an hour." Entire families were forced to evacuate in the middle of the night with nothing but the clothes on their backs. In some regions, power outages and water shortages are compounding the disaster. Aside from flooding, the saturated soil is triggering dangerous landslides and ground collapses. In Xinzhou, a newly constructed 5-story building dramatically collapsed into a swollen riverbank. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the structure fell within seconds, raising questions about soil stability and construction safety. In Gansu, a rain-triggered landslide at a construction site killed 2 workers. Authorities are monitoring hillside villages with drones, warning that continued rainfall could bring more collapses. Officials have issued level 3 emergency alerts across several provinces, instructing residents near riverbanks and mountainsides to evacuate or stay indoors. The Chinese government has mobilized thousands of emergency personnel, including soldiers, firefighters, and local volunteers. In Henan and Guangxi, inflatable rescue boats have been deployed to transport trapped citizens from homes, schools, and shops. Civil affairs authorities report that over 73,000 people have been displaced, and the number is rising as rainfall spreads northward. Rescue teams are working day and night, clearing debris, securing bridges, and delivering food and medical supplies to evacuation centers. Authorities are also reinforcing dams and riverbanks in vulnerable regions. Flooding is not new to China, but the frequency and intensity of these events are accelerating. Last year, China saw over 10 billion in flood-related damages, and experts warn this year could be worse. According to climate scientists, warmer air holds more moisture, and with hotter summers, monsoon seasons now deliver extreme rainfall bursts that local infrastructure is not equipped to handle. Residents in provinces like Hebei, Inner Mongolia, and even parts of Shanghai are now under alert for the same system of heavy rains sweeping eastward. With more storms in the forecast, China remains on edge. The death toll may rise, and thousands more could be displaced in the coming days. As rescue teams push forward, one thing is clear: the rain is showing no mercy. For more updates on breaking natural disasters around the world, subscribe and stay tuned. And to those impacted, our thoughts are with you.